Hello friends, today topics deals with some of the important definitions under Information Technology Act 2000. So we will be discussing the definition of computer, computer system and computer network under the Information Technology Act 2000. We will be taking some of the key elements of these definition, after we have discussed the definition, we will be taking the key elements which are there in the definition. Now coming to the first definition, that is the definition of computer. So computer word, it is defined under section 2(1)(I) of the Information Technology Act 2000. Now, computer is defined as any electronic, magnetic, optical, or other high-speed data processing device or system which perform logical, arithmetic, and memory functions by manipulating of electronic, magnetic, or optical impulses, and it includes all input, output, processing, storage, computer software, or communication facilities which are connected or related with the computer in a computer system or computer network. So this is the definition of computer under the IT Act 2000. When you go through the definition, you will find that there are certain elements in this definition within which we can discuss the meaning of the computer. Now, the Parliament, it has given a wide meaning to the definition of computer under the IT Act 2000. You see that this definition which we have done now, it consists of certain elements. The first is that it says that computer is any electronic, magnetic, optical, or other device. So it talks about the device, that what kinds of device a computer consists of, one thing. Secondly, it says about the performance of the computer or these devices. It says that it is a device which is having high speed data processing capability. And third, it says regarding the functions of the computers, and it says that performing those devices which is performing logical, arithmetic, and memory functions, and how those functions they are done by the computer, that is by manipulating electronic, magnetic, or optical impulses. Now you see this definition. Now the first two elements of this definition that relates with the nature of the devices, as you can see here, the first element and the second one that deals with the nature of the device, and the second element, it talks about the functionality of the device. As you can see that how it functions, how the computer it functions, what kind of instruction it receives, and how that instructions they are executed by the system. Now coming to the other devices, external devices, which can also be taken as computers or within the meaning of the computer. These are, the first one is input devices. So like keyboards, mouse, joystick, and microphone. Output devices like monitors, printer, and speakers. Storage devices like hard disk and USB drives. Softwares, operating systems, and other applications like that. And communication facilities which are attached to the computer as well, they are also within the meaning of the computer under this section, like modems or Bluetooth connector, smartphones. They are all within the definition of the computer under this section. Moving forward, next we are taking the definition of computer system, and it is defined under section 2(1)(L) of the IT Act 2000, and it says that computer system means a device or collection of devices including input and output support devices, and excluding calculators which are not programmable. So specifically, those calculators which cannot be programmed, they are excluded from the definition of the computer system. Further, it says, and those devices which is capable of being used in conjunction with other external files, and which contains computer programs, electronic instructions, input data, output data that perform logic, arithmetic, data storage, and retrieval, communication, control, and other such functions. So this is the definition of computer system in this section. Now, as you can see in this picture, all these kinds of the devices which are connected with the computer, they perform the part, they are considered as the within the meaning of the definition of computer system. Like the power supply units are there, DVD or the ROM device is there, motherboard is there, CPU is there, RAM is there, sound card is there, hard disk is there. So all these devices which can be connected with the computers and which works with the conjunction of the files within the computer system. So they are within the definition of computer system. Now you see, we can study this definition with the elements in this in this definition, and it says the first is a device. It is computer system as per the definition. It means it is a device or collection of devices including input and output support devices. So both kind of devices, they are included in this definition of computer system. And it is basically a collection of devices, not just a single device. It is a collection of devices. Secondly, it excludes the calculators which are not programmable from the preview of the definition. Thirdly, it says that it is capable of being used in conjunction with external files. So that is what is the meaning of the computer system. Third is the definition of computer network, that is under section 21J. Now the computer network means the interconnection of one or more computers or computer systems or communication devices. Now how that connection that can be established, it says that if that is established with the use of satellite, microwaves, terrestrial lines, wire or wireless or other communication media. So this connection between the computer or computer system or communication devices, that can be established by any of these means, whether that is by way of satellite, by way of microwaves, by way of wire, or by way of wireless or other communication devices. So all will be treated within the definition of computer network. Secondly, it also says that if that device connection, intercommunication connection, that is through terminal or a complex consisting of two or more interconnected computers or communication devices, whether or not the interconnection is continuously maintained. So it is not necessary for the purpose of definition of computer network that whether that connection we are talking about that is established by way of any of these means, whether that is through the wires or wireless system, LAN we talk about, or WAN we talk about, or with the wire or wireless connection like Bluetooth connections or Wi-Fi connections are there. So that kind of interconnection will be within the definition of computer network. However, this definition, it also says that it doesn't matter that for how long that connection is established. So even if it is not established for a long period, for a shorter period, if it is established, even then it comes within the definition of computer network. So this is it in this lecture. Thank you.